And of course, the border continues to be a huge topic these days. And I am delighted to have with us Tom Trento. He's the CEO of Defend the Border. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization providing grassroots leadership on the border crises and leading a national campaign to defend the border. And you can go to defendtheborder.org is the website, defendtheborder.org. Tom, good to see you. Thanks for your time. How are you doing?
Good morning, Perry. I'm fine. It's a little later in the day for me than you guys on the left coast, but glad to be with you. And you guys do a great job.
Thank you. Where are you? Where are we Skyping you in from?
I'm in the free state of Florida.
Okay, good. Well, tell us about your campaign, Defend the Border. What are you doing?
Yeah, the simple statement is when you defend or secure our border, you will save lives. I am a very serious Christian. I'm a theologian, actually. And we're very concerned about the humane component of immigration, and particularly the illegal immigration side. So we've put together a 2-year plan focused on Tom Homan, the former ICE director under President Trump. And we have a series of multimedia television shows and a grassroots campaign to educate voters to vote intelligently in November 2024 to elect politicians that can seal the border, defend the border, and save human lives.
Where can they get the view of the new documentary, the first episode? Where can they get it?
All right. Well, we have just recently, on July 13th, we were invited by Congressman Troy Nehls, a Texas congressman, border congressman, to screen our movie at the United States Capitol, and we did that. And on that day, we released our show, Death County and the River of Broken Dreams. We released it on our website, defendtheborder.org, for free, defendtheborder.org.
Wonderful. Well, Tom, we get bits and pieces. I think we're aware that it's a crisis, but do we really know, those of us inland, do we really know how big this mess is?
No, Perry, we don't. And part of that is because how do you know anything today? Most people get their information still from television, from the news. They have, obviously, cell phones, but they rely quite a bit on the corporate news, the legacy news, and politicians. And sadly, the leftist politicians, primarily the Democrat Party, and the multimedia giants are suppressing the facts about the horrendous situation on our southern border. And you see that, Perry, every time Secretary Mayorkas, the head of Homeland Security, he gets up there and does a press conference and lies through his teeth. He's the Baghdad Bob of the southern border. So the information is being suppressed. We got together with Tom Homan, amazing guy, 35 years on the border, wrote a book, Defend the Border and Save Lives. And we said, let's do an investigative 2 years of work, bring this information to all Americans, and let's move in a direction to save human beings by securing the border.
All right, thank you. Tom, there's a part of this this crisis that puts my brain on tilt. We have, I've heard of as high as, you can maybe confirm this, as high as 153 countries coming through the border. That means they got to go to Mexico first. So Mexico's not doing anything coming in. And we know that the number one problem coming from China is fentanyl going through the cartels into the country. I mean, I don't know why that's not resonating. I'm trying to figure that out.
The number is mind-boggling. I think the CBP, Customs Border Patrol, their recent numbers are 161, 162 different countries. And we can't even go by that number because a lot of people when the illegals, when they get to Mexico, they throw everything away. They throw all their ID away, and we have no idea where they're coming from, but they speak various dialects we've never heard of, but it doesn't matter. The Biden administration, and we place, as a result of our analytical investigative work, it's not that difficult. We place full responsibility of this disaster on the Biden administration. And of those 161, 162 countries, not only have 5 million people come to America illegally since President Biden got elected, but we have, just since January, close to 200 people on the terrorist watch list that have gotten into the United States. It took 19 to change America. We have, since January, over 150.
Staggering. All right. So we're starting to see a little bit of a break here, as I think Governor Abbott was setting a trend by busing these illegals into blue cities, and the blue cities now are coming unglued with it. But it is bringing attention to the problem. Do you think that's got legs?
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. There's an old English saying that you've been hoisted on your own petard, which means you've been blown up by your own bomb. Or from a logical point of view, your worldview is collapsing in on itself. So we have these urban areas, and we're gonna get into this, Perry, and it's just frightening to the average American citizen. We have these urban areas, and we'll use Eric Adams, the mayor of New York. He declared when he was running a year and a half ago, I will continue to make New York City the leading sanctuary city. And as of 2 days ago, he's going, no more. We can't handle this. He was blown up by his own worldview. Is that bringing attention from others? To the degree that the new media, you guys, us, the new media can communicate this. You don't see this stuff being covered by the network news at all, just little snippets here and there. So if we can expose more of it, people are going to go, what the heck is going on? But where are all these children that are coming in, hundreds of thousands a month? Where are they going to go to school? They're going to go to inner city and urban areas and rural areas schools. And you have now 3, 4, 5 different language requirements in classrooms in urban areas, and that's going to spread out to the rural areas. And all these schools are going to be, in the next 2 years, are Democrat cages to house these kids and push them into the next grade. What is the cultural, economic, and psychological impact of moving hundreds of thousands of kids through the educational system without educating them and putting them on the street basically as barbarians?
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
Tom, I'm going to get you back. This is so fascinating. Let me say to our viewers and listeners, defendtheborder.org, that's the website. But I have 2 more quick questions before I run out of time. One is, this is a humanitarian crisis, and it's been politicized beyond measure. And yet, what an opportunity for the church. How do we balance this? What can we do? Very quickly. We have 326 legal points of entry. We have the most humane, compassionate, open-ended, legal immigration system in the world, number one. Number two, the church. We're dividing this now between the Bible-believing church and the leftist church, which is on the front lines, the NGOs, of propagating this problem. The serious Bible-believing churches have a phenomenal opportunity to show the love and grace of Jesus Christ in a real-life way by upholding the rule of law. Absolutely. Wow. Let me ask you one other quick question. Like I said, we'll get you back. Can this border crisis be fixed?
Yes, it could be fixed. It was fixed in 2017 and 18 by President Trump and Tom Homan leading their team. If those two guys come back, if Trump gets reelected, Homan says he's going to help him. They can fix the problem and secure it like it's never been secured before. It can be done. It would take about 3 months. It can be done.
All right. Thank you, Tom. You're fascinating. Can we get you back?
Absolutely.
All right. Let me say to our viewers, let's just check out his website, and you may want to support what he's doing, defendtheborder.org. There's a picture of the landing page of the website right there, defendtheborder.org. God bless your friends. Stay in the fight.
Will do. Thanks, Perry.